Good morning. Today we're going to focus 11.2 day 1 ellipses. You can see our geometric definition of ellipse there. Where I'm going to focus first are the two equations, and you'll notice on our note guide the equations are almost identical except the position of a squared and b squared. Key, a is always the larger number, so if the larger number is underneath x, you're going to see the fact that our ellipse is stretched horizontally. If our larger number, a, again is underneath the y value, we're stretched vertically. So graphing these is about finding a and b and where the center will be located. We're going to stick with centers being at the origin right now for this unit, for this section in the unit. From there, we'll move it around in section 11.4. So I'm going to jump right into graphing. And we've got a couple examples for graphs. We got letter A and letter B. I'm going to do letter B. Letter A is set up for you. There's nothing to do. We'll come back to it if need be. So here in letter B, I need to set this equal to 1. So I'm going to divide away the 12. This is relocating some features. So now I have a 4 underneath x squared. I have a 3 underneath y squared. And we have a 1. So now we're ready to graph. To find a, look for the larger number. A squared will equal 4, so a is 2. And b squared is underneath the y, so b is equal to the square root of 3, which is roughly 1.7. So if I look at my graph, I know I need to go 2 in one direction and 1.7 in the next. So I'll just draw 3 tick marks. So a was underneath of the x squared term, so the distance 2. We're going to go left and right 2 units from our center, which is the origin. And our b value was square root of 3, which is 1.7. And that's our vertical direction. And our ordered pairs, therefore, would be 2, 0, negative 2, 0, 0 square root of 3, and 0, negative square root of 3 for our 4 key points. Next up, we need to find our foci. To find our foci, we're using c squared equals a squared minus b squared. So c squared will equal 4 minus 3. And we get a value of 1. That's going to tell me the distance from the center to each of my foci. So go to the center, go to the right one, and go to the left one. So my 2 foci are at plus or minus 1, 0. We need all those points labeled when we do our graphs. Video 2 coming up.